Episode 9. This is your finger friend, the creator of Space. Now we're getting into the real jelly. Oh, this is supposed to be my 4Kids style voice. I don't know if that was really coming through at the time.
Suddenly, a force field appears.
So now what we're getting to see is kind of just a slice of Sage and Orton's married life. You know, this is their kind of fun evening. You know, Dungeons and Dragons.
All over your hands. And Cheeto crumbs.
Now I'm not sure if this gag works or not. Lemurian thinks he can somehow fly into space, and Bess is he's just kind of resigned to watching it.
Ugh, it's just our clone neighbors.
Bonjour, douchebag.
Okay, as soon as I read Jacques' lines, I knew that I was going to have to pretend that it was an ironically bad accent, because it was not. I can't do accents. There was a captain in an old cartoon that I did that I tried to do an accent for, and I think it kept shifting between an Australian accent and a German accent. It was really magical, trust me. Now, up until this point, there's been a couple of episodes with B-plots, but this is the first story arc to have a full A-plot and B-plot, and even kind of a C-plot, if you want to count Orton having his little nerd crisis. It's probably the most TV-style storyline in the series, which I guess makes sense, because it's kind of on an Earth-like planet, kind of sitcom-y. I mean, except for this. This is the dumbest, silliest thing I've ever done.
This planet is so boring and sharp. Build me a vessel, and I promise to stop jerking off outside your bedroom window.
That's one of my favorite bits, but it did not get the response I thought it would. Nobody mentioned that joke. It's one of the rare times where you see Orton get legitimately furious. He was so mad.
Well, you're just gonna have to get a job like the rest of us.
A job? But that's for poor people.
I loved reading that line. I nearly lost my voice that day reading that line. Oh, so, this is the first appearance of Madison, who, much like Sage, is written a lot differently at first. It's kind of the drawback to flying by the seat of your pants is that you sometimes end up introducing these characters that aren't really fleshed out and need a lot more time to develop. And Madison was pretty tough to figure out for a while. I mean, in the one episode, she's just in one shot eating a brownie, because I was still kind of retooling her character. I didn't know what to do with it.
About high story.
Wow.
I'm doing great.
That last line basically defines Lemurian. That's why I love writing character-based humor. It's just so much more organic. Now stay tuned for the least organic episode of the show.